Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Debbie. And today we're going to talk about talking in the marriage.
That's right. That's a big subject, though.
It is.
It really is. Talking or communication is one of the biggest things that affect a marriage, either positively or negatively.
That's true. And even for us, it's difficult at times. And we're still learning and we go backwards sometimes.
Sometimes we do.
And the reason this is we're so different. Men and women, and God created us this way. Women, we're emotional. We are relational. And we were created to nurture. And we can make a house a home. So that's just how we are. Men, you're different.
Men are fixers, and you've heard that maybe before, that men are fixers, but if you really think about it, we really try to fix everything, even conversations when our spouse is talking to us. So that is an area that is tough in the form of communication back and forth.
Right. And we're glad you fixed some things.
Some things we do.
But we've got a few suggestions for you to help you with your communication, and as we're working on ours as well after 37 years. Ladies, we need to not just jump in and talk quick to our husbands. I've learned that, Jeff, you cannot hear two things at once. So I do better if I ask you if it's okay to talk to you about something. And maybe you need to stop watching TV, or you need to stop what you're doing and take a minute or two. But to respect you, I need to ask, is this a good time?
And along with that, and going right along with that, is that we need to make sure we give you our full attention. Sometimes that means that we turn off what we're doing, we sit down beside you, we focus, we make eye contact.
Yes.
Any of those things,
Thank you.
Any of those things really, really help.
Yeah. And something that's really hard for me is not to tell you every detail of the day. Jeff doesn't need that.
Yeah.
And it really just is overload. So I need to give the highs and the lows. And if he wants to know more, you'll ask, right?
I will. But then we also need to ask questions. As you're talking to us, we need to ask questions and show that we're interested in what you're saying.
That's good.
We're not just there as a passive listener, but we want to also be engaged in the conversation.
Right.
For sure.
And though we don't like them to fix our problems, and I really just want you to listen sometimes, I do need to ask for your opinion. And I need to ask your thoughts. If I want good communication to start in this marriage, I need to ask what you're thinking. And respect that, because you are logical and you might fix my problem.
Well, and along with that is, as we're listening, we need to ask you if you want to hear our thoughts.
Yeah.
We don't need to engage in them and throw them in there just randomly, but we need to ask if you want to hear them. And if you do, if you don't at that time, you may.
Oh, I'll be back.
I thought you probably would.
I'll be back. We won't be able to stand it. We'll have to know.
That's right.
Listen, when you get your communication worked out, everything else works better. If we talk about finances, if we talk about our goals, if we talk about our work, our kids, everything, we have to communicate.
Correct.
That's so important. So we're glad you were here today. Listen, go on YouTube and subscribe on Marriage by the Word.
Correct. Also, go on to Facebook and like us on Facebook, and then also follow us on Instagram, and also just be excited about what's coming up, because really soon you'll see lots of different things on all of those social medias.
Right.
So be intentional, love your spouse,
and love the Word. See you soon.